Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and more importantly, welcome back to 2017. I can't believe we're in a new year. Like, to me that is so crazy. I don't even know where 2016 went. It was kind of like a blur for me. There's so much that happened, good things, bad things, but it was a great year and I really loved it. So I can't believe this is the first video back for 2017. And today, the video I've decided to do with you is a 2016's favourites. Because I'm not, just a beauty person, I'm not just into beauty stuff. I thought I would do a kind of roundup of 2016. So I've really cut this back, and I mean really cut this back. And I have, three categories. I have fashion, I'm looking around me now, fashion, hair, makeup, and skincare. So I've kind of just got a few things from each of those categories. I haven't gone crazy and got, 20 things for each category. I enjoy watching those videos, but sometimes they come a little bit repetitive, where I think if you do a little bit from each category, you get a lot more difference and variety, I guess, in the products that you get to see. So the products I'm going to share with you today are things that have really stood out for me in 2016 as being something I always reached for, or always used, or, something along those lines. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start with the category of fashion. Now, I've only got two things. I was looking there to check. I've only got two things in this category. One thing is the same thing in two different colors. You might have already guessed what that is. So I'm going to start it off with my two Antigona bags. Oh my god. So I, as you already know, am so late to the party when it comes to these bags. I mean, everyone's had these for years, or at least 2 or 3 years, and I always really liked them, but I never got around to buying one. I don't know why. And now I have two. And I thought I was crazy getting two, and then some of the favourite people I follow on Instagram, like Amelia Liana and then Susie from Hello October, they've all gone and got another black one, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm not going crazy. It is okay to have these in two colours. So these are my two Antigonas, and they're my two favourite bags. Well, I count it as one favourite bag. Oh, I've got hair, I've got lip gloss on, that keeps getting stuck. I count it as kind of one bag, two different colours. And I know I only got this for Christmas, and you're probably like, no, that's not my favourite 2016. But I've had this for over 6 or 7, about 7 months now. And I've used it all the time. It hasn't got any scratches on it. It's got no colour transfer. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And this is the only bag I'm taking to Europe with me tomorrow. I know, all gasp, because I usually take about 6 bags. No, I'm lying, I have one other bag. So I have this one and a Chanel boy. That's all I'm taking. All I feel like I need, and I don't know, I love this. I think this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna stop waffling. Waffling. I don't know, I'm gonna stop talking. So the next fashion favourite are shoes. And for me, they are the Chanel, I don't know what these are, kind of like granny shoes, but I tell you what, I love them. I've worn these at least 3 or 4 times a week. They're just so beautiful. They go with everything. They go with black denim, they go with blue denim, they go with, white dresses, blue dress, they go with everything. It is crazy, and I'm so happy I managed to track these down. You can see all the wear and tear on them. They really are just such beautiful shoes, so timeless. And I hate wearing high heels. I get sore feet. I don't know how people last all night in high heels. I just had a wedding over New Year's Eve, and I had these little heels, and I was so relieved still to get them off when I took them off. I mean, if I could have worn these, and I mean, you're probably like, why didn't you wear these? They didn't go with my dress. They would have gone with my dress, but I just feel they weren't quite dressy enough. Anyway, that's just a complete side note. Anyway, so my favourite are these Chanel slide shoes. I absolutely love them. And chuck them down there because I have so much stuff. Whew, okay. Sorry, I've just chucked them down there because I have so much stuff. So next I'm going to move on to it's one of my miscellaneous favourites, and it is my Louis Vuitton journal planner. Now, the reason I put this in here is because I got this, I think 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I got it because I really wanted it. I wanted to be organised, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. I never used it. I had it, but I never actually used it as a proper, you know, diary. So what I did, I get confused at the start of the year, like 2017, 2016, I actually used this, and I can't show you it now because I've taken all that out, so I've got new fillers in here for this year. But oh my god, I actually used a diary properly for the first time. For some people, they'll be like, oh, why don't you put it on your iPhone? And then for others, they'll be like, oh my god, where were you? Because this has changed my life. You know, you put all these notes on your iPhone, you're like, oh yeah, I remember. This is actually down written, and I can look at the start of the week. What do I have on this week? And it just refreshes your memory, especially when you book appointments, you know, a month or so in advance. So definitely a favorite. So I'm now gonna move on. Sorry, I'm just gonna keep going through these because I hate these videos where you just sit there for half an hour and list all these products. I just get really bored. Anyway, so I'm gonna move on to hair care. I have 2 items for hair care. And first of all is this Quai Texturizing Hairspray. So for me, I don't know if this is gonna focus. If it doesn't, sorry, but it's the Quai Haircare. So this is by Jeanette Atkin. She does all the Kardashian, Jenner hair, and she does a lot of other people's hair as well. I think that's who she's most famous for doing their hair. And she's brought out this hair care range. I love it. It is on the pricier side, but I feel, I mean, there was obviously a hype about it, but then this is one of the products from that range that I genuinely like and have repurchased. So that's why I'm putting this in my yearly favorites, and I always see myself reaching back for it because there is texturizing sprays that are even more expensive than this. And sometimes you need to pay more, like a higher price for a really good quality product, and I'm happy to do that. So next is a splurge on the real high end. And this is the Dyson Hairdryer. Again, I think this was created with the help of Jeanette Atkin or whatever, you know, I can't say her name probably, who did the Quai Hair Care. This has changed my hair life, my whole life, my hair life. This has changed everything about my hair. So I have quite straight hair naturally, but it can go a little bit frizzy. This blow dries it. First of all, it's super quiet. It doesn't make lots of noise, which they all tend to do now. This is quiet. There's different heads. You can take this off. It's magnetic. There's this one. There's a skinnier one, and then there's a big poof one, which is like for volume and whatnot. This for me is just heaven on earth. It makes my hair smoother. It dries my hair, so it makes it smoother. It dries it really quickly. It's not noisy. And when I use this, I notice, I can't use another hairdryer now. I was at someone's house and I used their normal hairdryer. First of all, it took like 20 years to dry my hair. I have really thick hair. Second of all, it went frizzy. Third of all, it was noisy. I mean, this is something, you know, I would invest in, and I love this. So I'm now gonna move into the category of skincare and makeup. I'm looking at this and trying to work out, I think I'm gonna do like, okay, first of all I'm gonna show you, I'm just gonna go for it. First of all, I'm gonna show you, which I showed you in a recent video, is my Omorovicza Thermal Cleansing Balm. This is a winner. This is something that is special. I mean, as I said in my previous video, I've repurchased this about 7 times this year. It's the only thing I use. I use other cleansing balms and I love them, but nothing beats this. This is heaven. Oh, I mean, I don't know, it like literally melts your makeup off. I don't know how better else to describe it, as in I can put on a full face of makeup, like eyelashes, you know, liquid lipstick, you know, lots of products if I'm doing like a big night or, you know, a big event. And I then put this on, rub it into my face for about 30 seconds, leave it for another 30 seconds, then go to a hot face wash, and all my makeup comes off. It's heaven. This is a huge favourite of mine. I think it will continue to be a huge favourite of mine. So the next one is this Mint Mud Face and Body Detox Clay Mask. The reason I like this so much is it's easy to use. That's one of the main things, because I hate things that are too fiddly and go everywhere and whatnot. And it has great results. So it really firms my skin. It helps clear it. You know, it's simple to, I mean, sometimes you can't like explain why it's good. It's just good. I like this. This is a definite favourite. This is a more recent discovery, but since I found this, it's all I've used. And out of 2016, this is the most used face mask that I've actually used. So I really, really like this. Eyeshadow palettes. I'm just going to share one with you, and it is the Naked Smoky palette. How do I begin to explain this, love? This just for me is perfect for me. I don't tend to, you're all gonna be like, what? I don't actually tend to use a lot of the navy shades in the middle, which is why it's called the Smoky palette, I believe. But I love these shades on this side, and then I love these lighter shades. I do use these, but not as much. I use these 4 shades, High, Dirty Sweet, Radar, and More on a day-to-day basis. If I just want, you know, a little bit of, you know, brightness on my eye or something to I just look a little bit more glammed up, but really kind of day-to-day, go to this. Or if I want a big kind of glamorous smoky eye, go to this. This is just a great palette, and it's the one I use, you know, most days without fail. I mean, there's so many other palettes I love, but I didn't want to share loads with you. I wanted to show you my favorite and the one that I really swear by. Next is Urban Decay. Yeah, Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is good. I mean, this is really good. I used to use the Max Fix Plus. So the MAC, yeah, the MAC Fix Plus, and I really like that. That for me is really great. But I heard so many great things about this, and I finally tried it. Oh my god, I'm gonna spray some now. I need to keep my makeup on for the rest of the day. Oh, so refreshing. And you know what? I never realized how much these setting sprays do until, you know, I had a friend's birthday drinks, and you know, there was lots of photos, saw the photos, and I was like, oh, I liked my makeup that day, but I wasn't that impressed with how it came out in photos, which sounds really like superficial, but you know, you want your makeup to look nice in photos when you're having photos with your friends and, you know, celebrations. So I tried this one because I got this the following week, and the next week, I kid you not, I do my makeup exactly the same because I have kind of a standard makeup look, so I don't really try many new things when it comes to like how I look. And I put this on, I put quite a lot of this on, and the difference is incredible. First of all, my makeup stayed on the whole day, and I was drinking, so it really, you know, it stayed on. And second of all, when I saw photos, I was like, oh my god, my face looks kind of dewy and so much more put together. And it was this spray, because now all the photos like that, and I'm so happy I found this in 2016. Game changer. Okay, I'm gonna power through because it's getting a little long. Cult favorite, I don't think I even need to go into this. It is the NARS Laguna bronzer. Pretty much just have finished that. Again, I finished this. I go through these like crazy. They're the only one I find that you don't go orange in photos. It just gives you this really buildable kind of bronze effect, and this has been a favourite for many years, and I had to of course include it in my 2016 favourites. Next up is the Kylie Jenner Lip Kit Matte Liquid Lipstick. That's a tongue twister. Matte Liquid Lipstick in the colour Christian or Kirsten? Kristen, no, it's Kristen. And I have quite a few of her colours, but this by far is my favourite. So it's this pinky mauvey colour. I wore this a few videos back, and a lot of you guys asked about it. So yeah, that is this. It's a great one. I really like this. Second of all is a mascara that everyone's gonna be like, what? Great Lash Waterproof by Maybelline. I know this is something that has been out and about for ages, but I've never used it. And then my friend was in London with me, and we're talking about mascaras. I don't know how it came up. And she's like, this is the only one I use. And oh my god, it's now the only one I use. I mean, I do use other ones, but I always, you know, this is the one I use most of the time, because I tend to get pandery eyes. I just have like watery eyes sometimes, and I blink lots. I don't know, whatever happens, I always get like black smudging under here after like an hour if I don't wear this one. So I'm really impressed by this, and this is the only one I'll be taking when I go to Switzerland tomorrow. So 3 things left. I had to give a mention to the Becca Jaclyn Hill. This is Champagne Pop with Flower Child Blusher. So this for me is such a beautiful product. I've absolutely loved using this. I mean, you can see I've already hit pan on the Champagne Pop part of it. It's beautiful. I got this, I never tried the Champagne Pop, and I thought, oh, I really like the blushes, so I'll try both of them together. And I know this is limited edition, but I hope I can buy this again because I love it. It's all I use, all I have in my makeup bag. I do have the Glow palette by her, the face palette, but obviously this is a lot smaller and it's easier when you're kind of trying to condense your makeup. And also it's what I've got on today for highlighter and for blusher, and it's just really subtle, but you can build it obviously to make it not subtle, and I just love it. It's a really great product. So you might have seen recently I use this Mironess contour stick. Now, this is something that I've learned to, not learned to love, that's completely the wrong word. This is something that I've learned to love, as in a sense, I can't live without this anymore. It's all I use to contour. It's so simple, just that kind of quick, oh, that's the wrong way, quick switch down the face, blend it in. It's great if you're not all that into makeup, as in you don't really know how to contour. It's a great product if you are not that into contouring but just want to give it a go, but it's also good if you like your contouring and want to make it an easier day-to-day task. Last I'm going to share with you is this Dior Poison fragrance or perfume, and I love this. I'm featuring this instead of any other one. So my Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel is probably my favourite of all time. But this is a perfume I discovered in 2016. And I mean, it's pretty much empty, which is a pretty good indication of how much I really do love it. And I just think it's a great, I don't know, it's just great every day. I love it and I always get compliments when I wear it. So that's it for my roundup of 2016 favourites. I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for your support in 2016. I hope we can all make 2017 a bigger and better year. I am going to do regular uploads this year. It's going to happen. I think I kind of got into it towards the end of last year. I just want to keep going. I really, you know, when I sit down and film these videos, even though sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to sit down and film. When I'm doing it, I love it. And when I'm editing them and then uploading, getting to talk to you all via comments, and then I, you know, talk to you via Snapchat, Instagram, messaging, you know, any of those kind of channels, I love it. You get to meet so many new people that have all these different interests and the same interests as you, and it's just such a great community. So I would like to say thank you again for all your support. If you liked this video, do not forget to subscribe, because I'm going to Switzerland tomorrow and London in a couple of weeks. There'll be a few travel vlogs. There might probably actually be more vlogging style, more relaxed type of videos rather than a proper setup, because I'm not going to be taking, I'm going to be taking my camera, but I'm not taking my lighting because I don't want it to break, to be honest with you. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment. Let me know what your New Year's resolutions are, or what your favourite products of 2016 were, because I'd love to chat to you all. Bye guys!